Today, we can only use towers that have green in their upgrade, and I mean that in the simplest of terms. For instance, on the Dart Monkey, we can use enhanced eyesight and long-range darts, but we cannot use triple shots because there's red in it. Well, that's actually the only Dart Monkey we can use is the bottom path up to tier 2. For instance, with the bomb, we can only use extra range because that's the only one with green, except for the Moab Eliminator. But the previous 4 do not have green, which means that we have to have enough money to buy the Moab Eliminator in one go, or we can't buy it at all. Now, some towers may be helpful, like the plane here, because it has 3 upgrades in its top path and 3 in its middle path. But will these upgrades be enough to be impoppable on the greenest map possible, Monkey Meadow? I don't actually know. Is there any towers we can actually start off with just in the beginning? We can use a sniper or a glue gunner, or a druid. Let's start with the druid right here and hope that it's going to be enough. And then what can we actually upgrade to? We can get druidic reach and Heart of Oak, but we can't get Thorn Swarm until we can afford Heart of Oak, which is a good chunk of money. That's $720. So I think we could just start off with druidic reach to help us out here. Now, I did go with Churchill because he is a green hero, but I believe he might turn to a different color later on. And if that's the case, we're going to have to sell him. That's just all there is to it. They have to be green in their, well, I don't know. If they are green in their upgrade, does that make them green? It should, because yeah, the Dart Monkey gets his little green handband. So this is going to be pretty impossible, to be honest. But I went with Impoppable and not chimps because there's one secret weapon. We do have a banana farm, but as you can see, we can only use increased production, long life, and valuable bananas. And that's it. That's all the banana farms we get. That's all the farming we get in this game. And then I capped myself at the knees even more by not allowing water on this map because I wanted the greenest map ever because it was all about green today. And with that means we have no submarine, which would only, oh my god, the submarine would have been great. We could have bloon plutonium reactored our way to victory with heat tip darts. Oh my gosh, hopefully the boat's not that good. All right, we could have gotten a pirate lord. That's about it. But other than that, I think we'll be okay without the sub. Now, I think I'm going to grab a sniper here pretty early on because I can get full metal jacket. As you see, there is green there. And if you look really close, there is a large calibre with some green in it and night vision goggles. But if we can save up all the way to semi-automatic, that could be pretty solid. I don't know. This might be, this might have been a bad idea, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. But I think I'm going to save up $720 to get Thorn Swarm because that will be a very good help here. It's kind of a bummer to not go with the top path for the Druid of the Jungle, but Druid of the Jungle will be a mainstay in this or in the early ons, I feel like. Here's 720 so we can buy the Heart of Thunder. No. Heart of Oak, and now we have Thorn Swarm, which is great. But now that means we can spend $1260 on Druid of the Jungle, which I think would be the best plan here. And then maybe we can just buy a sniper with camo for our early camo stuff. And then we should start farming because we're going to need a lot of money because I feel like we're going to need a lot of towers. Or for instance, like to go straight to a Moab Eliminator, we're going to need those big bucks. What about something like a Super Monkey? What does he have that we can use? We can get Tech Tear, but we could have to stop at Epic Range. So we'd have to get Robo Monkey and Tech Tear. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. But Tech Tear is really good. So I think that could come in handy. Now, the only reason we're doing this on Impoppable is because I like to cause myself major stress and mayhem. I feel like this could have been an awesome challenge just on, okay, that was scary. I feel like we could have done this on hard and have it be just a challenge, but why not just go super crazy? Because that's what this game's all about. Okay, is this going to be enough? Can this be enough, please? Okay, there we go. We should be good to go for a while now. And we could even get Jungle's Bounty and Spirit of the Forest, but then we're going to have bad Spirit of the Forest unless we can get a village, which village we can only get Radar Scanner, and we can get Jungle Drums. That's pretty good. So that's a good village. We just can't get MIB unless that little thing on his pocket, is that yellow or green? That's too much of a technicality. Let's just say that's one not going to happen. So I think I am allowed to get a farm here, but that's $1,500. What's going on about that? Oh my gosh, I don't have monkey knowledge turned on. What a goofball. I realized that I didn't have any spikes on my track and I go, what kind of magicry is this? And then I saw that it was $1,500 for a banana farm, which I don't think I've ever seen in my life. So I think what we're going to do here is we're just going to let that first green camo balloon eat itself on the spikes there because we don't need it. And then we got to make sure that we can only go with a 1-2-0 farm here, not over by the greater production. And now we have this Garbo farm. Is it going to be great? Probably not. Will it get us some money? Maybe down the long run. But now we are done with our druid until we can afford like Jungle's Bounty, which is kind of crazy. But we can get full metal jacket and we can get night vision goggles. But I don't know how I feel about that. So I think for camo right now, let's check out the engineer, what he has, because he does have cleansing foam and it is a green balloon, which means we can get it, but we have to skip over deconstruction. So we need like $1,440. That's kind of crazy. But we can immediately buy him and get the faster engineering, which we have to get right away because he's yellow without them. And then we can get larger service area, and then we have to skip for $1,440, which is kind of insane. That's a lot of money for like a kind of basic like camo reduction, but it'll work for us for now. And what's crazy that Full Metal Jacket is a green upgrade, or has green in it. Well, it just has green in it. That's the whole point here, because now our hat is red. But I think we can get large caliber, large calibre, however you want to say it, because there is green in that one. Because what we are overlooking here is the Moab itself. What are we going to take the Moab down with? Some green sentries? Not going to happen. That's kind of ugly. So I guess in the meantime, let's like greed a little bit and farm. I would love to be good enough for you guys that I can play this on Impoppable with these restrictions, but come on, let's be serious. We need some monkey knowledge to get us through these tough times, that is for sure. I'm going to try to go with one more farm here, which is probably a little silly, but y'all know I love greed. Because we need these things to start racking us up some dough. This one's paid itself back, but now we need the others to catch up. I think our only saving grace here is to get large caliber. I hope anyways. And then what do we clean up with? So we get large caliber, and now we have a green upgrade on that one. We are kind of done for unless we can skip all the way to semi-automatic, but we're talking tons of money here. That's not going to happen before 39 ends. Let's actually end this round here, or auto start it, so we can make sure that we have something good. Ninja's bad, just counter espionage. Spike has only long reach. Completely garbage and useless. I was hoping like this one had Paukai had some green in him or something, but literally only the Microraptor, which is, oh, and the Horned Owl. Whoop-de-doop-de right there. That one's terrible. So we have pretty much nothing except for a mortar. Yeah, that one has green in it. It's blasting, it's balloon busting a green balloon. And then we can skip to the big one, or we can get, these are garbage. These are garbage. Here we go. We can get advanced targeting, faster barrel spin. No, we can't get faster barrel spin. We have to skip right to Hydro Rocket Pod. So we need $7,300 just to get there. That's ridiculous. But we do need that though. I think what we'll do for now is just get this guy to help me out. And I think we can only go with the middle path. That is pretty bad actually. So we'll just get this one for some camo for now and then have him help us attack. And then I guess there's only green on the Boomer's bionic boomer arm, which we don't have enough for now unless we sell a farm. I think it would be beneficial to grab another one of these guys. I know it's kind of silly, but just anything at this point. Oh, too fast, too fast. Let's grab my money, grab my money. Okay, and I shouldn't have done that. I greeted a little too much, like always. But if we have two wizards here and some sentries, we can maybe clean this up. Come on, wizards or druids. Druids, you got this? Okay. Not the best, but we made it happen. I like it. Now we can farm a little bit because I think we're okay with camo for a while here, or at least a good little bit, because the cleansing foam and the other guy. Now our cleansing foam seems to be working pretty well for camo, so I'm not going to buy a village just yet. But I do want another druid here with Druid of the Jungle just to make sure that we're clean enough. And then I think I should put a Jungle's Bounty over here to get that extra money, and that'll help us farm a little bit better with these terrible, terrible farms. I think that's a solid play. But before I do any of that, I think I do want to go with a bottom path semi-automatic. So we need 36, 4,080, 4,560, I believe. 4,560. We're almost actually there. Well, after we upgrade, huh? We have to buy it first. 4,560 should be enough to knock out this whole thing, but we'll go a little bit higher just to make sure we don't screw anything up here. That seems to be enough. Boom, boom, boom. And now we have semi-automatic. There we go. We can buy full auto rifle too, and we can buy that one and large caliber. And this should take down all of the crazy stuff for us. But I do want to make sure that we have more camo going in here. But I like my idea of having this guy first. What's the best place to put him? Like right here, right? Because I think his range will cover all of them. So we're going to get a little crazy here. I know it. I know we're going to do it. But I think for at least a good little bit, our sniper will take down all of the Moab class and the harder balloons, and then these guys will clean them up. But eventually we are going to need some camo here. But I am going to grab the Jungle's Bounty, and that will make us some extra money here. It might hopefully make us a lot of money because I think it makes his range a little bit bigger. Am I wrong? Okay, great. So he should be able to cover everybody. This team's phenomenal so far. I love it. But just to make sure we're good here, we're going to put this guy right there. We're going to grab bigger radius. Does have green. They all have green. Oh no, we have to skip to radar scanner. So we're going to save up $2,700 here and then buy our radar scanner just to make sure our camo is good. And there we have it. And now we can buy bigger radius safely and jungle drums safely. And that's it for the village. Village is just done for after this. And then let's see how much money we get with this ability. $680. That's not bad. Let's buy a couple more then, all right? It's just these things cost so much money. $5,800 to get $600 back, but it'll pay for itself, and then we can sell them to buy our better one over here so he's in range of the village and stuff just for that camo. Well, no, the Spirit of the Forest automatically sees camo, right? He's already golden, so we could just keep him over here if we want to, so we don't have to waste that money by selling. Part of me is wondering if it's better to probably sell one of these guys in the middle here and then put my guys in here just so we can get all that range, right? So like maybe there, and then we could put even 2 more in the bottom, and this guy should get so much more money. So here's the big one right in the middle, and he gets $920. That pays for himself right there. So that is a good investment to have him on that side right there in the middle. We probably could have done this a little bit better, but I wasn't focusing on, I didn't really think about farming too much, but of course I'm going to start greeting and farm like a crazy person, and we are getting money for this stuff, so I'm okay with it. Now 63 might be a little tough, but I think with, oh my gosh, are we okay? Are we okay here? With 4 jungles bounties and then these 2 over here, we should be pretty golden with this. I don't see why we would lose anything. The only thing I'm a little worried about is what's going on here, but as soon as we get these things opened up, we're okay, and I like that. Makes me feel good. So I think what we'll do now is we will save up 5,100 for this little sniper here, just to have a couple of them, like a good strong sniper. And then we have the, oh my God, this sniper sucks. He really sucks. Okay, we'll just hope that we can get this one. Now I'm going after all these greed tactics, which is great, but I need to focus on like long-term usability here, because eventually these are going to die out. But because I'm a greedy greed ball, I gotta buy one more. I gotta do just one more, and then we can have it. Jungle's Bounty is such a good tower anyway, it'll wreck through everything. There we go. We have 6 Jungle's Bounties now and a couple cruddy farms. Now, what could we get that's gonna be somewhat decent here? I'm thinking we actually go with this one, faster barrel spin, and oh, no. I can't do that. I can't buy that. I'm a cheater. I gotta sell him now. Oh my goodness. I have to skip over faster barrel spin. I forgot about that. I think we're safe to buy it now. Okay, good. Okay, cheater. Now, if the risk of just having like 40,000 of these guys down to try to win here, let's find a better tower we can use. I think ground 0 will come in handy, but that's going to be a lot of money up front. Ooh, the wizard. Yes, we could get Prince of Darkness, and we can pretty much upgrade each path except for intense all the way up. That could be a pretty solid play right there, to be honest. And I forgot to put down Churchill. Let's just throw him here and hope that it does something at this point. That's funny. Don't even need him. We have so many farms now. I didn't even think about farming with the little druids, and now we're just got tons of money because of this guy. So I think what I'm going to do here, actually, I love Glue Gunner so much. I think he's so good. We're going to buy a glue and then immediately upgrade him to corrosive, because now we got... No, we have to go to Bloon Solver. Cheater. Okay. Bloon Solver and then Bloon Liquefier. And then we can get that 28,000 for that one. And until we get that 28,000, he's a complete joke and he sucks because you can't do anything with him. His cross pass without him are so bad. But honestly, these druids are making me so much money. This guy is $7,300, $6,200. So we've made our money back on these guys plus then some. And then all of these have made money as well. So this actually, if you just think of like obscure ways to farm, you're pretty good. Like, you don't need the best farm to make money, clearly. We're beating this with like the dumbest towers possible. Like, we can't even buy Rocket Storm. We're just stuck until we can buy a MAD for $72,000. Like, that's a lot of money to save up. But now with the Glue Gunner, I think we're pretty golden. We cannot buy any planes or helicopters. Well, we can buy the plane ground 0, but I'm not a fan of that one. I would like to go with the Tech Tear for some safety cleanup, but we have to buy pretty quickly. We have to buy to Epic Range and Ultra Vision. So we'll go like this. We'll go Epic Range, and then we'll get Knockback Ultra Vision. There we go. Now we're safe. We didn't cheat. And now we have to get 8,400. So what's that? $31,200. I don't know if I should have gone with that one, to be honest. $31,200 for the Tech Tear. But at least he's a really cool tower and he'll wreck some things up. And here's our first ZOMG with our terrible towers here. But honestly, it's the sniper that does all the work. Oh no, the Glue Gunner. Duh. I forgot he's here. He's just gonna do everything. So honestly, what are we screwing around with this stuff for? Why don't we just buy Jungle's Bounty and then buy Spirit of the Forest? And then this will not only speed things up, but we don't need a Tech Tear just yet. And the Spirit of Forest makes more money. So I mean, it's a win-win for everybody. And we love money. And here we have it right there, Spirit of the Forest. Golden, the greenest tower in the game on the greenest map. Nothing can beat this combo right now. Honestly, I think we could beat it as is with just Spirit and the glue, but I feel like that's not the case, and like round 95 is gonna really tear us open. So I am gonna get my Tech Tear, but that's $32,000 for that ugly guy. Am I missing anybody cool? I did say the Wizard, but now that I have Spirit, I feel like the Wizard and the Spirit are pretty much in the same boat of just collapsing all the balloons, and then the Moabs are just kind of getting wrecked on us. And same with this. It's like double duty balloon poppers here. So we need to think of something else. But our Druid's probably gonna pay us back, or Spirit of the Forest. By the time it's done, he's already made $4,600, and each round he makes so much more money. So I think a solid tower to take everything out. Oh, but first I said I want to buy this. Okay, I got to do it. I just said I got to do it. I got to do it. And now as green as can be's, and we could just go blah, 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 and that's awesome. And by green, I meant like he has green in his stuff here, guys. It's totally valid. We're good, okay? We just can't do the anti-bloon. Now, the last tower I think we're going to use, or the last one I want to get, well, none of these are green. Those are completely gone for. We do not have any good dart monkeys. We have the mob eliminator, not the biggest fan. We can't go any farther with our snipes. A mad might be good, but I don't know if we'll have enough money for it because we're talking, what is it, 60 grand? 72,000 plus this one to buy it in time. So 78 grand. That's a lot of money and I don't want to spend that. So I think what we'll do, since those TDTs almost destroyed us, is we're going to grab this guy and then we immediately have to buy long range, right? So we'll buy long range. Boom, boom. So now he's green upgrade, right? So green upgrade there. And then we're going to buy all the way to boomerang bionic. So boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, there we go. Now we get turbocharge. And for 42,000, which we can have because we have these crazy druids, we have the permacharge. But unfortunately, we can't get red hot ranks because those are red hot, not green hot. Green hot would be kind of a weird thing if you ask me. Can he even take, oh no, he doesn't have lead popping abilities. Oh my goodness. How about permabrew? Please have, nope, just acidic mixture dip. So we could buy like a ton of these guys and just place them everywhere and then hope that it gets on the right towers. Because if not, we're going to be done for on these stupid DDTs. Let's just buy a bunch of these and put them everywhere because they are green upgrades. They are green. I just can't believe none of our towers can actually pop this stuff. I find that so hilarious. This is 95. Is this going to be it? I think, okay, cool. And then we can go like this too. Like, I think honestly, I think they said the mixture dips are doing all the work, but we can go like this too and then tear it up. I think we're doing pretty good right now. Honestly, I think we have enough to sell everything and buy the mad and with his upgrades and all of it. Like sell all of this stuff because they cost so much. We might be, I think we're good. I think we're good. Then we can just wreck through everything. We'll double hit. There we go. And now with this guy to clean up and this guy to clean up, even with their terrible cross pass and this ability and that ability and this ability, there's nothing that can get through this. Oh, yeah. We used only green upgrades, only upgrades that have green in their little upgrade circle. And we managed to be impoppable on the greenest map there is. And if you enjoyed that, then check out this video where after years of modding in Bloons TD6, I was finally put into the hacker pool. My account has been flagged and I have the leaves of death.